Reality is infinitely beyond anything you can possibly imagine. July 2, 2016. As you watch the daily news unfold across the planet, it is unmistakably apparent that enormous changes are occurring worldwide. These changes are essential to humanity's well-being, so make the intent at least once daily, and preferably 4 or 5 times daily, that love, the true nature of every human, rises into their conscious awareness and that they embrace it wholeheartedly to bring about the new social structures necessary to ensure that peaceful and harmonious coexistence between individuals and nations becomes firmly established in this new age which you entered in December 2012. It is a done deal, but it is being done by you, by humanity, in every now moment, and thus you can see that it is your intent that is the driving force behind it. Be yourselves. Let the conflicts and disharmonies of the illusion fall away, and take exalted enjoyment in what you are creating in every moment by your total sense of self-acceptance, which then allows and encourages you to fully accept and honor others as well, instead of, as for eons past of your history, constantly judging one another as inadequate, wrong, or evil. You are all, each and every one of you without exception, God's beloved children. He watches over each one of you with infinite love. All you have to do is accept His love and share and extend it to all of humanity. It is an utterly simple way to be. It makes no demands on you, and requires no judgment or discernment, only that you be yourselves. God created you perfect, and perfect you remain. Stop engaging with the insane games presented to you by the illusion that you built. Instead, intend to see in everyone the Christ consciousness that resides in each one of you without exception. In reality there are no exceptions, no conflicts, no betrayals, and no judgments. There is only infinite harmony in which you all honor the presence of God in yourselves and in one another. You need only make the choice, the decision to do that, and it happens, as it always does, in this now moment, the moment that is always present. There is no past, there is no future, there is only the eternal now in which all of creation is present in joyful harmony. You can choose not to be aware that this is so, you can decide not to engage lovingly with yourselves and with others, and you can continue to encourage conflict, betrayal, and bitterness, but why would you do that? You all want eternal peace and the joyful existence that follows from it. You all want only love, to be loved, and in truth you are eternally embraced by it, because God is love, God is all that exists, is that in which all of creation is eternally enfolded, and therefore each and every one of you are God, love, and the ecstatic joy that awareness of that provides. The Supreme Being, the Divine Wisdom, the Mother Father God in which all that exists, has its eternal and immortal existence, is infinite love. There is nothing else. Your human perception of and belief in the physical universe with its physical laws as a vast reality is utterly and completely out of alignment with all that exists, God. When you awaken, as you most definitely will, not in some far distant and wishfully imagined future, but in this eternal now moment, the only moment that is real, you will be absolutely amazed that you believed in the illusion and allowed it to rule and guide your perception of what is real. You are so much more than you perceive yourselves to be, as you continue to immerse yourselves in the illusion that you built solely to convince yourselves that you had no need of God. The only analogy I can offer you, and I assure you that it is totally inadequate, is the thought you maintain as you experience life as humans, that without your human bodies, you would cease to exist. In truth, when you identify with your human bodies, as the vast majority of you do, even those who claim not to, it is as though you had ceased to exist. Reality is infinitely beyond anything you can possibly imagine while you remain convinced of the reality of your human forms. To know reality you have to awaken, and that means making the choice to release your hold on your belief in all that appears to have form, to allow yourselves to experience the vastness of emptiness in which infinite potential resides eternally. You built the illusion from that vast and infinite field of potential, and have become dreamers within it for but a moment. A moment that seems to you to have been ongoing for billions of years, but which is in fact a period of time that is shorter than a snap of your fingers. Within the illusion, where the form of your bodies appears to anchor you, time appears linear, consistent, and almost endless, whereas in fact it has no substance, it is completely unreal. Those few of you who have become enlightened have, over the eons, attempted to show the truth of this, but because you have become so captivated by the illusion in all its apparent glory, confusion, mystery, vastness, and incomprehensibleness, you are unable to release your hold on it. You are rather like small children with the toys or blankets from which they absolutely refuse to be separated. But now, this now moment, this present moment as you listen to this or read it, is the time to let the illusion slip away so that you can awaken into reality, your natural state, and know yourselves once more as God's divine children, inseparable from Him, and eternally endowed with His infinite power, the power He gave you at the moment of your creation, to hold and enjoy for all eternity. You are one with Source, with God, with all that is, so allow yourselves to realize this, to recognize this, and awaken into the absolute joy that is reality. Take time out daily from the seeming constant demands of life as a human within the illusion, and allow yourselves to open your hearts to the love that surrounds you, envelops you, and patiently waits for you to accept it so that you may become fully aware that there is no separation. When you do, you will once more know yourselves as one with Source, utterly in alignment with your true nature, and your joy will be sublime. With so very much love, Saul. Channeled by John Smallman. johnsmallman.wordpress.com